Welcome to Squat 365. We're here at Gold's Gym here in Mission, Texas, which, by the way, they won Best PT Department last year in the nation. And we're here, joining us is Paola. She'll be helping us with some of the lower body exercises. In fact, we're going to be doing a series of lower body exercises for the month of May. Summer's coming along, so we definitely want to shape the legs, strength as well, and we're also going to incorporate with each lower body movement a conditioning movement. But for today's video, we'll be doing a squat, and then we'll join that squat video with a jump squat. But we'll start with a squat. Now for a squat, and I'll explain it from the ground up, we want to go about shoulder width apart on the feet, or wider, and then we're going to dial out the toes about 20 degrees. So once we have that set up, now keep in mind, a squat mimics an everyday movement. Basically, the way you sit down on a chair, on a sofa, is the way we perform a squat in the gym. Now that we have our setup, as far as our feet, I'm going to show you how the movement starts. We're going to go ahead, we're going to turn around that way, and we're going to pay attention to the hips. So the hips and the knees, they break at the same time, meaning they bend simultaneously. And then we're going to do, if you're going to load the back, we want to create compression by taking a deep breath before we start the movement. And throughout the movement, we want to keep proper spinal alignment, meaning we want to avoid doing a squat where we're actually looking up. We want to keep proper spinal alignment. And that'll actually also help as far as our chest. When we're squatting, we don't want to keep it high. Right, that's not normal. We actually want our chest to be facing or going into the direction of the ground. And we'll go ahead and we'll start the movement, and pay attention how both the hips and the knees break at the same time. And Paola here, she has proper spinal alignment by looking down at the ground. And right now, keep in mind, we're not loading the back, but once you load the back, we want to create compression by taking a deep breath. She'll do one more rep, and then we'll turn around and you'll see the front view. Now the front view, there's a lot of more things going on, because when you're squatting down, your knees need to flare out or open out to activate the glutes. And when you come back up, you need to keep those knees flaring out. We'll do some reps. And as you see, her knees flare out towards the direction of where her toes are. And when she comes back up, you see those knees stay open. And this exercise actually helps with the glutes, the quadriceps, very little hamstring activation, but mainly overall it's going to help for the lower body. And then when you load the back, you'll actually also work the rest of your muscles, like your traps, your upper back as well. Now we're going to transition. Now that we know how to do a squat, we're going to transition to the conditioning part of this video. And it's just basic jump squat or a dynamic squat. The only thing that is going to change is that we're actually going to come off the ground. Technique stays the same. So we're going to, same thing, shoulder width apart, toes slightly out. And the key thing is to make sure you land soft on the feet. We want to keep any strain or stress off the knees. So when you land, your legs bend. Land, legs bend, still keeping proper spinal alignment, which is looking down. After 5 to 10 reps, you're going to see that your heart rate is going to be going up, and that's a good indication that you're working on your cardiovascular system. But not only that, you're actually increasing your metabolism by getting your heart rate up. So this first video of the 4 different videos that we're going to be shooting, that's why we want you to tune in next week. First one was a squat, how to perform a proper squat, and then for the conditioning is a dynamic squat. Thank you for visiting us at Squat 365, and stay tuned for next week's video.